On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. So 2 down, next to hit, Alex Kirilloff. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. And a pitch. Line drive. Anderson makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Base is empty with 2 away. Marco Mendoza. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Way to rip, baby. Nice hit. Nice hit.
Now batting.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. And here it comes. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a base hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 down. Here's Royce Lewis. He's already homered in this game. And the pitch. Out to short. Mendoza. On to first. Just got him on that one.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2.
Shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
This one smoked out to left. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Man at first, and stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here we go, baby.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Buxton makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
I feel like I'm game on a
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
And now, your 2026
first pitch coming your way next.
Baltimore Orioles.
Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Grayson Rodriguez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start.
Now it hits him in the chest. Anderson flying around third. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Alex Verdugo. 1 for 3 in the game back on Sunday. Rodriguez keeping an eye on him. Mendoza off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Here's a 1-2. Out to short. Throw over to Rendon. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, the catcher, Adley.
Jackson Holliday getting ready to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. 2-2 down. Out to short. Mendoza. Rolls across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. He swings and fouls one off. Mendoza measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Not a way to square up on that ball.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And up next for Seattle, Alex Verdugo. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The batter, the third baseman.
Bases loaded with 1 away. And now for Seattle, Cam Collier. He popped out his first time. And the righty deals. On the ground, could be 2. Throws to Henderson. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over. And 2 outs, runner on first. And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1 so far. Henderson off of first with 2 away.
1-1-1.
Ripped to short. Throw over to Rendon. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 2 down, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
The left fielder, number 99.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Cam Collier.
And up next for Seattle, Cam Collier.
taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball, and the Mariners strand the bases loaded. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Westberg.
Hey, turn two.
Kicks and fires. Roll to short, could be 2. Mendoza. The throw to second, and it's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Great textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
So up next, Jackson Holliday. 1-2 now. On the ground. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they still lead it 7-3. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
At the belt and fires. Ripped into center, base hit. One runs in, another comes in to score, and now they trail by 1. Not in time. He's got a double.
Alex Verdugo.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Mariners, Alex Verdugo. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
The third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Cam Collier. He struck out with the bases loaded his last time. Another opportunity with the sacks packed right here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers.
The right fielder, Dylan Beavers.
The 2-2. Double play ball to second. Arroyo. Over to second for one. Over to first. Safe.
Up next,
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
One out, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Marco Mendoza. The switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
I see you working, big guy. Good job.
I mean, come on. Have a game. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And the batter now, Alex Verdugo.
Let's go now. What's that? Back!
Step off throw to first. Mendoza back on a dive. Mendoza at first, one gone.
Runner!
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. He hauls it in. 2 away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. 13-8 is your final. As the Orioles win this one for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Top of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One up, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. Singled and scored his first time. On the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Marco Mendoza. Flied out his first time. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that'll do it. No run. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Top of inning number 7, and here is Marco Mendoza. The wind and the pitch. And that one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Woo. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Thompson back to work. On the ground to the left. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Wilson, you come here today. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Beavers puts it away, and there are 2 down.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle, an RBI machine this year, right near the top of the league leaderboard as the season winds down. Swing and a pop-up. Mendoza makes the grab for the second out. Back here in Baltimore, and stepping in is the speedy Marco Mendoza. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 2 for 6 so far in the series. The 0-2, runner on the go. Bounce to the left side. And it's through for a hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Cam Collier. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Double steal. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
1 down. And now here is Jordan Westburg. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. 1 down, base is empty.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. And there's 2 down. And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. And that ball is out of here. That one felt good. His 63rd home run of the season. It's 3-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles, and he's already singled in this game.
Henderson.
And he deals. This one popped up. Mendoza in position. And out number 1 on the grab.
the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
So digging in, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered here in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. Third out. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. Hall back to work. And ball one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rutschman makes the grab, one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. On the ground, out to short. Mendoza. Inning over. One left for the Orioles. Back here at the ballpark, we're in extras here. Now here is Marco Mendoza. Hall back to work. Misses off the plate. And that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Tyler Wells getting ready to go. Irvin warming up as well. And the 1-0. Laser base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's 4-3. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Alex Verdugo up next for the Mariners.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Man at second with one away. Rafael Lantigua up next for the Mariners. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Mendoza at second. Lantigua over at first with one away. Hall picks over, and he's back in easily. Kicks and deals. Runners on the move. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
To third might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
Well, we can never. Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shabby. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Marco Mendoza.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to.
Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Civale. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Marco Mendoza in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Good eye right there.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. To the right side. On to second. They get one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit in the. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the DH, Jock Peterson.
The designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw over to Rendon. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Teoscar.
So 1 out, nobody on. So in now for Cleveland, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 down, base is empty. Bounced out to short. Throw over to Rendon, and Hernandez is out.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Bobby Bradley.
Here in Cleveland, leading off, Marco Mendoza. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The why to kick the pitch. That's down and in.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Here comes a pitch. Rips that one center field. Valera makes a nice running catch. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marco Mendoza. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Arroyo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The pitch. And another ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Valera going back on it. Makes the catch up against the wall. 1 left for Seattle. They're up 2-0. Vic Caratini at the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Grounder might be 2. Mendoza. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Rendon. Double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
First and second, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip, Mendoza. Toss to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 2 and the Guardians nothing. Marco Mendoza, the next to hit. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Lined, and that's a base hit. Anderson flying around third. He will score, and the lead is up to 5.
The center fielder.
Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think he's trying for third. Swing and a ball popped up. Kingery makes the catch, inning over. 1 out, bases loaded. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Marco Mendoza. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. On the ground, right side. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. Mendoza stands at second with 2 gone. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Out to short. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 8-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians.
And now, your 2000.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Cleveland Guardians.
Just about ready to roll here and getting to start. Daniel Espino. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Here's a big power threat. Marco Mendoza. The American League leader in batting average this season.
Oh, now, here you go.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And the right-hander deals. Smash to the left side.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
To
come on,
first,
come on.
but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Homered last night, added another hit as well. The pitch. Runner on the go. This one lifted in the air, left field. Kwan calls it in, and there's 2 away. Throw, and it gets away. Here's Alex Verdugo. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And he lays down a bunt. Ramirez sends it to first, and Verdugo is set down. That ends the frame. Mariners leave a couple. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
Marco.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Hard hit down the line and left. Snags it on the run. Now the number 2 hitter, George Valera. First time up was a pop out. Tapped softly on the ground. Mendoza goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Good job of just putting the ball.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Out to short. Throw over to Rendon, and Ramirez is set down. And the inning is over. Guardians strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit, Marco Mendoza. This guy with light tower power.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey,
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Anderson on second. Daza on at first with 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Scott Kingery up to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Two down now.
The 0-2. Soft contact in the air. Mendoza. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Guardians. Not going their way. It's 7-0. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 10-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Double play ball to second. Lantigua. They get 1 to first, not in time, and a run scores. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marco Mendoza. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Kingery settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So up next, Marco Mendoza.
Shortstop.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Karinchak, 30 years old now, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2017. Fought off foul. Daza off of first with 2 away. Caught him looking for the K. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Seattle leads this one 15-2.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
15-2 the final in this one. For Chris.
5 minutes. This afternoon's
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What's the scouting report on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Marco Mendoza stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Shane Bieber, former 4th-round pick out of UC Santa Barbara. He's won a Cy Young Award, the pitching Triple Crown, and became the first pitcher in Cleveland history to win a Gold Glove. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that last one being the first one to win.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Man at first, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to first, 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Jack Peterson collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. That's out number 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. And now the veteran catcher, Victor Caratini.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
Ripped to short. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Marco Mendoza. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
Mendoza.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Boy, way to swing it.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Bieber checks the runner, and he's back safely. 3-0 down. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow him his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. It's off his chest. Mendoza headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Bieber back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Valera after it. Makes the grab on the run. 1 down. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And Jack Peterson stands in.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
To short, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. So digging in, George Valera. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. 3 left for the Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Alex Verdugo.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And there he goes. In the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So bases loaded with 1 away. And now it's Bobby Bradley. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips to second, and that's 2.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First offering misses the mark. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason. This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and gone. A shot to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. Oh, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road.
We are almost at the end. I mean, we're entering the final week of the season, and he's still leading the league in hitting. Joe Mauer, you won 3 batting titles. I'm so curious what your mindset is the final couple weeks of the season as you try and keep your average up.
Yeah, it's a great question. For me, it was keep doing the things that put you in this position in the first place, sticking to your routines, and keep your same schedule and your routine and to get ready and give yourself the best chance to have success during the game. So stay with your plan, and good luck.
You're out.
One down.
Batting
and
third,
now it's going to be
the shortstop,
Marco Mendoza,
Marco
one of the stars in the win
Mendoza.
yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
There you go. See it out. Let it fly.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's in there. Strike 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. His 67th home run of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-2. So 2 away with nobody on. And now Josh Van Meter.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
On the ground to the left, Mendoza fires across the diamond, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. And the batter now, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered in this one. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Mendoza, in his 4th year, a career batting average over .325. And he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Tied up here in the early going. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here we go now. One at a time. He's going.
Runner on the go. Popped up. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Base knock, center field.
Pick up the ball.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0-2 now. Runner on the go. On the ground to short. On the run. Sends it over to first. And that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Check swing, no appeal. And that's ball 2.
2-0. let it block.
The wind to kick the 2-0. In the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it. Brings it in, and that is that. So only one hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts them ahead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Angels 2. Now it's the right fielder, number 24.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Out to short, Mendoza. Zips it across. Angels with only one out left.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The catcher, Logan O'Hoppy.
Well, these guys secure a winning season with the W today. And regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off. Put your foot on the gas and just see where you can finish from this point on.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
We're here in Seattle. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
2026 Seattle Mariners.
Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
David.
One down.
Fletcher.
Here's David Fletcher. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Out to short. Gets it to first. Fletcher retired.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Luis.
2 outs, runner at first. Now, Luke Voigt.
Place it first now.
2 outs.
1-1.
Out to short, Mendoza. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Nothing across, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the bottom of the 1st.
Hey, keep it going.
1 gone, runner at first. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Ball 1, no strikes. Singy, Reed Detmer's 10th overall pick in the 2020 draft. You're talking about a guy who was a really good player at Louisville, and in his rookie year, he authored a no-hitter. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
Yeah, and in that rookie year with the nasty curveball, struck out 122 in 129 innings pitched. That's almost a strikeout per inning.
An Illinois kid, but he grew up a Cardinals fan. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. This place is absolutely loving it. His 68th homer of the year. And it gives him the lead in the 1st. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot.
Jorge Mateo now.
The shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Roll it up right here. 2 ball.
Righty delivers.
2.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. On to first, double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Now at the plate, Marco Mendoza. One home run shy of 200 for his career.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball.
Arroyo around third. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Stand up, stand up.
And he's in at third with an RBI triple. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner at third with one gone. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Mendoza stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Good pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Flied out his first time. 2 on, 1 out. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitch misses. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home.
Wow, things got pretty exciting.
Here's the catcher,
14.
Logan O'Hoppe. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey, we got one down here, one down.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Angels 1. First and third, 2 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike.
1 strike.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Anderson, the runner at third. Arroyo at first. 2 out of the inning. Line drive, base hit.
Make the turn. Find the ball.
The tying run is in to score from third. All tied again, 5-5. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. The run comes in from second, and it's 6-5.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Alex Verdugo up next for the Mariners. And the 0-1. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Home run number 15 on the year, and they add on. It's 9-5. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Two outs, runner on first. Here's some real power at the plate. Marco Mendoza looking to complete the cycle with a double. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go. An absolute blast to left. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 12-5. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And first offering is fouled off. Lantigua on at second with 2 down. That just misses. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Ripped on a line. And puts the squeeze on that. And the inning is over. Taylor Ward will hit next. A strikeout and a walk. Right-handed reliever. Bounce to the left side. Mendoza. And that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And a final score of 12-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Seattle Mariners.
So just about set. And pitching in this game, Isaiah Campbell. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Now a slow roller to second. Feed to second, that's one.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Marco Mendoza. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one.
Stay hot. Here you go.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and fires.
That's down. That's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout is there. Makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. In there. He's safe.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. This guy with light tower power. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And first offering is fouled off.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Four around third. One run is in. Anderson flying around third. He's in there. It's 3-zip.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far.
Julio.
Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. This to third, on the run, throw to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 3 and the Angels nothing. At the plate, Marco Mendoza.
Shortstop.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swung on, belted. Ward going back some more, still going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 6 and the Angels 1. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Runner at first with 2 away. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a 1-2. Runner on the go. In the air out to center. Trout settles under it. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 8 and the Angels 4. Number 94 now at the plate. 1 for 2. 2 down, nobody on. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him.
Marco Mendoza digs in now.
Marco Mendoza.
That one hammered center field. Back there. And that is gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 70 on the year. It's 10-4. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Throw over to Rendon. Now only 1 out remaining.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line.
He just hit home run number 70 on the season. Carlos Pena, how special is it to see this kind of power display for this sustained period of time?
You know what? I cannot even understand that. I played this game for 14 seasons. My whole entire life I've been around baseball. My high was 46 home runs in a year. 70, I cannot even comprehend that number. But this is how good this guy is. I mean, he goes out there hunting for a pitch. When he gets it, he absolutely demolishes it. So hats off. I'm just sitting back and enjoying the show.
You're out.
Bottom of the second. And now the big-time power threat, Marco Mendoza. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Heim makes the grab, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. 0 for 1 as he reached on an error his first time around. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to Rendon. Double play. So no run. So 2 down. Marco Mendoza, the next to hit. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And a foul ball.
Galt certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carter under it. And that's the inning. One hit, one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Josh
The
Young.
third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Duran leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Arroyo whips it to first. Third out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. Freed back to work. Well struck left field. That's back there. And out of here. He circles the bases, his 71st home run of the season. And they close the gap. It's 6-1. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered here in this one.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
And now the lefty.
1-1.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff. Base is empty with 2 away. Marco Mendoza getting ready to hit. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 3 straight Gold Gloves for Fried in 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go to catch Greg Maddux, who had a total of 18 in his career, 13 consecutive Gold Gloves.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit. Nice
Well,
hit.
Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers add another to their winning streak. 9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. Blasted a solo homer yesterday, the only run they were able to score. Now one missed.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Glass now, ready and deals. That one is hammered right field, way back there. And out of here. A towering shot to right. His 72nd home run of the season. It's 2-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Man at first, Marco Mendoza now at the plate. He's already homered in this one. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see.
First offering. Runner goes. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 73rd home run of the season. It's 5-zip. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
And that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Marco Mendoza. On the verge of history, his next home run will break the single-season Major League record.
All right, one more time, right here.
Wynn back to work. That one ripped right center field. And it's gone! And we have a new single-season home run king. One of the most revered records in baseball has been broken.
What a moment. You know he's feeling it on the inside. This is an achievement that will define his career, something that's bigger than even the sport itself.
No doubt about it. No matter where he goes from here, he'll always be remembered for this amazing season and this moment. And we've been anticipating this for weeks, but it doesn't make it any less special. A remarkable accomplishment in what has been a remarkable season for him. A moment that will live on in baseball history for a long time.
Absolutely no question about it. This is something we are very lucky to be able to witness.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 8 and the Rangers nothing. Now it's Corey Seager. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Bounce to the right. Throws to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mariners 8 and the Rangers nothing. Man at first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And the pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. His 4th home run of the game. It's 10-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Out to short, Mendoza. And he's safe at first.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to low. That's the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And on the mound today, Luis Castillo. And Chris, he's been a workhorse on the mound this year.
Over 200 innings pitched so far this season. I mean, just incredible when you consider the lack of durability and the lack of opportunity for starters to go out there and pitch deep into the ball game. So many injuries today that we see, but this guy, as you said,
well, plays made there, and that retires the side. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Thompson has a beat on it. And makes the grab. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Fly to left his first time up.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Base hit into the outfield. 1 runs in. Taveras fires it to the plate. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-1.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. That's out to center field. Taveras pulls it down. Runners tagging from second and third. The tag safe. It's 3-1.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Cam Collier up next for the Mariners. Flied out his first time. Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs with a man at third. Here's Christian Arroyo. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 4. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rangers 1. And here's Corey.
The shortstop, Corey.
Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup. He's under it at short, puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rangers 2. Here's a speed threat, Ezekiel Duran. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Mendoza to second, on to Rendon, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim, 1 for 2. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Tapped on the ground softly to short, Mendoza. Whips it to first, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Rangers 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dane Dunning.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Marco Mendoza digs in now.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
The wind of the pitch. Out towards right center field. Taveras going after it. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 1 down. Austin Martin, the next to hit. 1 down, base is empty. Out to short, Mendoza. The throw to first, 2 away.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 3. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Laureano puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the... Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
He has done it. He has set a new record, a single-season record with his 74th homer of the year. John Paul Morosi, we have a new home run king. Tell us, what does this record-setting achievement mean for the game of baseball?
Those words are extraordinary to say. It's so rare in the game that we can say that we have never witnessed something before. Well, we've never seen 74 until now. And you're just seeing the reaction around baseball for me to be able to witness it, you reflect back on your family, those that taught you the game, the stories of generations gone by, to then witness this and know that your dad, your grandfather, your grandmother, your mom, no one had ever seen this before right now is pretty extraordinary to say, and it really was a great baseball moment that transcended the game and brought new layers of history to this young generation of fans.
Get her out!
And with that, the regular season is over, and it looks like we're going to see some new faces making their postseason debut. Carlos, what can you tell about the postseason and why it's so difficult and why it's so unique?
Man, it's just a totally different ball game. I mean, it's a new beginning. So whatever you did in the regular season no longer matters.
That's right.
And I love that. I mean, the intensity that you take to the ballpark every single day is just superb. You have a new, pep in your step. You're ready to go. You know that everything you do, every little thing matters. It's the most fun I've had playing baseball, postseason baseball.
That's right. If you're a rookie making it to the postseason or you're a 10-year veteran, it's like making your major league debut all over again. All is brand new, more focus, attention from the media and outside hype, and then pitch to pitch is very intense in postseason baseball. It is the best.
What do you recall, Jake, about your first postseason start?
My first postseason start, I had some broken ribs in St. Louis, and it did not go well in Old Busch Stadium. Albert Pujols and company put a hurting on Mr. Peavy.
Yeah. Carlos, what about you?
Just trying to keep my breathing under control. And we were talking about paying attention to detail. How about this pitch right now? Win this pitch, pitch to pitch. It just escalated from there. But that's basically the mentality you got to have to succeed.
Well, 162 in the books. Now the real fun begins. The playoffs are here.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
And a pitch. Runner on the go. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit into the outfield. One run's in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 on, 1 out. Cam Collier up next for the Mariners. And the righty deals. And that's ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
The second baseman.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Christian Arroyo getting ready to hit. The pitch. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Batting in, the first baseman.
2 outs, bases full. And now for Seattle, number 82. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Oswald Peraza.
The designated hitter, Oswald Peraza.
And the 0-1. Smash to the left side. And a quick out, number 1.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. He was walked intentionally his first time. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
In plenty of time to first, and 1 away at the top of the and next will be the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll..."
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but wind just absolutely killed it.
2 on with 1 out. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's gone. With 1 swing, he quiets the